What's up, y'all? We're back in our regular studio. Now my audio's good, but my voice might be bad because I spent a bunch of time dealing with people for the last 3-4 days. I have no idea what I'm going to sound like, but hopefully it's good enough for y'all to enjoy this video about a burn deck. Now, this isn't quite the same as the O'Hare Ashnell decks that we played before. Even though it does have some of the same parts, this is definitely going to play quite a bit differently. So let's start at the top, and it's not your typical burn deck. So we got some in the festivities because there are still enough things out there that we want to pick off a bunch of little 1/1s, and that's fine. We do have Monastery Swift Spear, so we have some early damage, and we do have enough burn spells to pump this. Of course, we have Play with Fire because cheapest burn spell we can still play that's kind of, flexible. We are playing Heartflame Duelist. It's a way to gain some life, but also give us a body that helps. Lightning Strike, no surprise. Lightning Helix because we're in the right colors. We're also going to play a couple of copies of Sacred Fire because, we can flash us back. There's some extra burn. Really good against mono red. We do have 2 Tai Joaquin, which this can actually turn some of our burn into bigger burn spells and can help end the game as well, which is super nice. We're going to play a couple copies of Case of the Crimson Pulse. This can help us reload our hand if we can empty it. Of course, we're going to play some Mechanized Warfare to make all of our burn just hurt more. Rim Careless is another way to make our burn spells hurt more, and it does have haste, so, we can protect our stuff against mono red things a little bit, which is kind of nice. Of course, we do have a couple of copies of the O'Hare Ashnell, and y'all know I like the Virtue of Courage when we play these types of decks. Now, the goal here is I'm pretty sure this will be really good against mono red. We're going to see if this is good against any of the mid-rangey Golgari decks, hopefully. And can we actually handle the Boros Convoke Tokens deck? Because if so, this might be something you want to try out. But go ahead, watch the video, see how it works, see if we answer those questions. And then at the end of the video, you can download this. We'll leave you a link over to Moxfield, a channel sponsor, where you can check this out, and a pile of other amazingly fun decks in Standard. But for now, though, let's go hop in and see if we can burn them out. Alrighty, let's keep it. We get to go first here, which is nice. Alright, let's see what we can do. Do we find a mono red player here? Looks like, oh, maybe not. Okay, I'm just going to leave this up and pass. Or maybe it is. For a second, I thought it was going to be the Boros tokens whatever thing, but that does not appear to be the case. Alright. I feel like we can leave that guy. I want to use removal on bigger, better things, So I'm just going to do this and pass. And the turn. This just kind of leaves me full options to do whatever I think we need to do here. Yep, you got it. Saved our creature, they get nothing. You get nothing. I mean, you get to attack for 1, so I guess they get something. Alright, so they're out of 1 mana spells, I guess. Which is nice. Let's just play this. Get our point in. I guess, actually, that's not a good play. If we're going to do that, we should play the Inspiring Advantage first in case we get something else that cares about damage on a later turn, I guess. But neither here nor there. I think we're in decent shape still. No need. As long as we don't get out of our lane too much here, we're probably okay. We can kill something with Heartflame Duelist and then play the Duelist, shoot something so we get a couple extra points of life. And with their hand being limited on options here, we might be pretty well off. Okay, so they get to discard something, draw 2. Oh, they had another case. Wow. All right, then. All right, we're just taking it. And they're just ending the turn, huh? Yeah, I guess I just fire this off at this point. Sort of just feels like a smoke 'em if you got 'em kind of situation. And we'll attack. Alright, end the turn. I mean, this has been a very, like, methodical back and forth here. And if the opponent does empty their hand, then doesn't mean the next turn they'll get to start getting a pile of new cards. That's definitely something to pay attention to here. Yep, I'm not blocking. You correctly assessed that. Witchstalker Frenzy on this duder? No, they're going to go digging for something, it looks like. Oh, you're going to abrade that. Yeah, in that case, I might as well just shoot the opponent. Get to scry. I will keep a Lightning Helix for sure. That's not even a question. Against mono red here. Then we'll activate and get our attacks on. Because why not? Alright, sounds good to me. And the turn. New cards. Opponent is at 9. And we have technically 5 damage already. And 5 life. Alright, hey, that's another blocker. Keeps them from dying. If they try to lightning strike the Swift Spear, I was going to say, this was about to be really gross for them. Could have been upsetting levels of frustration. Alright, we shoot them for 3, they go to 6. We can turn this into its own 3/3. I'm okay with that. That's a good one to have, too. Alright. So we managed to clear the way. Now, they got plenty of mana, so they can almost just empty their hand every turn here. Okay, they're digging, so they are still hitting some lands. Gonna dig again. Looks like it. I mean, now if they get a lightning strike, they can actually kill Swift Spear here. I mean, they may not know it, but they can. Alright, show off. You doth have. Swift Spear. You doth have. Oh. So this is 3. Well, we kill those. This comes a 4, and then we're just holding on to the burn. Like, sure. So shoot that guy. Play this. Shoot the Swift Spear. Gain some more life. Back for 4. Alright, and now they know we're just holding Sacred Fire. I say holding, it's in our graveyard. But, you know, same thing. Yep, opponent says GG. So it did what it was supposed to against mono red. So that's good. That was the main reason we wanted to even see this do its thing. And I don't think we ever really got below like 14 life or so in this matchup, so that's actually really good too. Yeah, double rage doesn't really do much. Yep. Alright, cool. Ooh, alright. Let's keep this and see what happens. I have a feeling this has potential to not go well. Beetle, sure. Beetle can get rid of, I guess, this. I don't know. Not overly attached to it. We'll see how much discard they're playing or if they're just doing like blinky things. Because both are realistic options here.
Nobody knows Domino.
Yeah. Sure. We will resolve. We will discard Warfare, I think. Oh, interesting. And you're playing Depopulate here? That's kind of wild. Maybe I don't want to waste, like, the good spells.
You chose the wrong day to cross me.
And then I actually kind of, sort of want them to discard again here. In a weird way. But if they have Shieldred, we're kind of wrecked, right? But, yeah, let's make them discard. Because, like, them discarding hurts them almost more than it hurts us with this hand. Oh, now that's going to be a different problem. Alright, it's all good. I think we can still live with that. Alright, we'll just discard Lightning Strike. Like, it doesn't matter all that much.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Or are they just going to get rid of the Beetle? That would be interesting. Nope, they got rid of a Sorin. Oh, they must be stuck on mana. Interesting to note.
Fine.
Yeah, we'll just discard a land. I was kind of hoping we'd just draw a land, but no deal. Alright, that's something. I mean, we could play Heartflame Duelist and then shoot some things. I mean, yeah. I mean, they have to have removal, obviously, but it's all good. Duelist dies. Then we get this off, kill both their creatures. Our hand's empty, and then we kind of get to start going off a little bit. Wandering Emperor. Oh, you're trying to plus your team? You don't even know. Look at that. Look at that. Got him, coach.
Guards, to me.
Oh, we lose our Heartflame Duelist. That's fair, though. All right, we got a few things going on here. We can play this. Attack the opponent. Awesome, we're gonna get everything.
See you later.
Got him. Man, I feel good. We got the great discard start, and we're back in this now. No value from the investigator. Excellent. I wish I would have got a couple of other things. Oh, opponent's cooped. Opponent's cooped. Yeah, we were about to try to do some things. We weren't able to attack, but we could have played Rim Careless, tapped a land, played Heartflame Duelist, and then play Virtue of Courage next turn maybe and try to see what we could do. But that's a good comeback considering how that started. Okay, we get to go first. Man, this is a tough hand to keep. I'm going to keep it and hope we get one of our cheaper burn spells or something on the first couple of draws. If not, man, this is going to be rough. We really need it on the next draw. Okay, you're not it, but hey, you know, we'll see what we can do with this. Please don't kill our Swift Spear. Those are Dinosaurs. They have a lot of stuff going on over there. Stuff I don't generally tend to like. Alright. What you got, fam? Gonna lose our mechanized warfare? Nope, just the Swift Spear. And the life gain is relevant. Truly. Alright, I'm gonna go with this thing. In the turn. I mean, if they have more kill spells, they have more skill spells. It's fine. Because we get more value out of actually casting these for the adventure than just playing them as a creature here. Hydra. I don't think we worry about the Hydra too much here. Alright, so this is going to hit for 3, 4, 5 for each of these that we do. And this is for 3. So we would end up giving them a lot of mana if we did that. That's a little bit scary. Alright, I think we're not going to cast that anyway. Let's end the turn. Alright, we take 3. What else you got going? I might have just thought we were going to kill that, but I'm not that interested in that exchange. I mean, we effectively... Yeah, I was going to say, if they didn't have something else, we just have lethal here. Yep, a couple of different ways even. Put them to 2. And then attack for 2. Alright, cool. We'll take it. Okay, let's keep it. This actually, I think if we have no burn spells, we should probably mulligan. Honestly, this is probably a bad keep. Oh, yeah, against mono red, for sure, this is a bad keep. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Probably need to draw like some lightning strikes and sacred fires off the top here. Some helixes to gain some life. Yeah, get it. I'm gonna attack us for 3. Ugh. That is not good. Alright, I'm gonna go with this. I don't know if I can create any kind of racing situation, but like, if we were to get a Helix and had a Festivities or something next turn, like maybe we could make this work. I don't know. This is one of those cases where you have a bad keep and you're kind of seeing it just devolve into a worse situation every step of the way here. Here comes a rage. Nope. Just to play with fire, probably. Or shock. Even simpler. Alright, we take 8. Alright, this is where we got to hit those spells, and we did not. And now I don't think we have a realistic out to anything, unfortunately. Ugh. Yep, I think that's the beginning of the end. We didn't get a single removal spell, really. I mean, we got in the Festivities, but without a second one, it's not really what we're looking for here. If for some reason Ty Joaquin managed to survive, which it doesn't look like it's going to, like she's about to die here. Like, there was a chance maybe we could have wiped the board, but yeah, no way that's going down. Yep. Now we literally can only hit lightning strikes and such. Yeah, and we still didn't find one. Yep, that's disappointing. But I did it to myself, so I can't complain. Yeah, we'll keep this. Let's see what we can do. Ty Joaquin, we're going to see if you're any good in this fight. I don't know if you are. Because if this is some, like, rampy smuggler surprise deck, I feel like we could be up against it. But we got to try. Attack. I think they're just going to gain 3 life here. Go get a land. Oh, they didn't even have that. Okay, cool. That changes things quite a bit. So this will make, we can make Tywakeen 2. That'd be 5, 6, and we get to draw a card. All right. That looks fine. And then I'll go ahead and use a Lightning Helix here. All right. Hey, that's something. Topiary Stomper, you got it. No, Bushwhack. Fair enough. Can't argue that too much. Oh boy. I think we try to set ourselves up for big damage, because I think that's the only way we're really going to win here. Make each of these deal 2 more. Gain a couple of points of life here. Possibly could flash this back. We've got 4, 8, 5 is 13. So if we get a land, we could do 13 and then flash this back for 4 more. Oh, they had it. Yep. Okay, good news is we're at 23. Bad news, well, 22 now. Bad news is we're likely dead skis, right? Oh, wait. Hold up. We can do 5, 6, 7, 8. And they can attack us for 12, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Oh, we need them to not have a spell is the only way we don't die. And we'd be at 1. Blech, but I think we got to gamble. I mean, if they just have another one, they have another one. Like, we can't do nothing about that. Okay, we're not dead. I think we win this just barely. This was crazy. So I want to double check the mat. Well, let them attack. It doesn't matter. They don't have any attack triggers. So 7 and 7 is 14. 5 is 19. 20, 21, 22, 23. All right. Wow, this was super close. All right. And then, well, Ashenel's a bit late here. All right, wow. Wow, had to burn him the hard way, but we got there. Let's go. This looks more like a traditional burn deck right now. Mono red, actually, not even a burn deck. Okay, let's go. These are games I kind of feel bad too, where the opponent's probably just like, mono red, but it's like, I don't blame them. It's just like, this isn't really just mono red though. That is not a bad card to have here, but we're just going to go with this and attack. And the turn. Would you like to play? Oh, well, that works too. Not what I was looking for, but it'll suffice. Go ahead and shoot this. Go ahead and play this. And get that in there. All right. Also gave herself a little wiggle room with that 3 life gain. Ooh, Kenra spell spare. All right, we got to draw another removal spell here. Or that dude will definitely get out of hand. And we failed. I'm going to go ahead and do this. I will get rid of O'Hare Ashnil. Nice. Alright, let's hope they don't kill us. Yep, that's a lot. Land to double strike. Yep. Ooh, can we draw a burn spell, please? One time, deck. One time for the one time. Oh, you did us wrong. So I can activate a land, but that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait. That works anyway. We have exactly enough. I almost missed it. We actually have the bluffs in hand. So we just attack, put a counter here. And get them with the land. Land for lethal. Awesome. All right, let's keep it. This is not the burn hand we're looking for, obviously. But, you know, sometimes you just gotta take what the deck gives. Let's see. Well, backup Tywakeen, I guess, is pretty good here in case this one dies. Don't really know. But yeah, if those of you who haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And remember to like this video, too, because that helps a bunch. Seriously. Ooh. Yeah, I think we're just gonna attack here. I don't think we really do anything else. I'm gonna say, if you got something to kill her, you got something to kill her. Oh, we're doing these shenanigans. Okay, then. Alright. End the turn. So I'm assuming they're going to gain 2. Go digging. We shoot them for 3. So they're back to 20, down to 17. Oh, no, not even. Okay, cool. Sure. Just kill this so it's out of the way. Alright. Go ahead and try to stick this. Attack. Alright. And then we'll just see what we draw. And how this is going to have to be. They already have part of their combo in the graveyard with the hulking metamorph. And they're at 16, so we're a long way from killing them. Now, we can make Tywakeen like an extra 3, play this. It would deal 4, 7. They go to 9, we attack for 4, they go to 5. Like, there's some things we can do, but I don't think it gets them dead here, unfortunately. If we were to draw another burn spell, though, we could make Tywakeen even like 1 or 2. And then use this for 5, the other one for 5. Even then, that's only 14. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one. Oh, but the opponent did not get anything. Interesting. Huh. Well, what does that mean? So if I don't attack with Tywakeen, we could make her 3. So the spell does an extra 3, so that's 7. 11. Man, I needed another spell. Another burn spell, another creature, something. This is not going to get us where we want to go, unfortunately. We really just need them to miss on putting the right card in the graveyard. I mean... okay, well that's good for this turn, actually. Let's activate this for 1, 2... Actually, if I do it for 1... I could still play Heartflame Duelist. And we would deal 5. Putting them to 11 and then have the Duelist. That might be reasonable. Alright, let's do that. Because they're not loading the yard any further, so they're not setting up the combo anymore here. So we know this turn is effectively a freebie pass. Alright. That dies. Play this. Okay. I'm not sure how we're quite going to get there just yet, but we're trying. But as soon as I get the other half of the combo in the graveyard, we can't do anything about it from here. This is a matchup where we strictly just have to race, because we don't really have much interaction to stop them. Alright, well, there's the Hulk. What are we doing here? I guess we use this? Them having 2 Hulks in the yard isn't a huge deal, I guess. But again, this is a matchup that should just be straight up bad for us. And we're somehow still in this game deck. But let's do this and see if we can find something. But I keep asking for people to submit one to our Discord, and I have yet to have anybody submit a really good Reanimator version, whether it's blue-white, you know, Sultai, whatever. And I think there are a lot of decks that, you know, just are playing graveyard removal or whatever, and it's tough to beat those. But the opponent can still come back here. I mean, I'm not going to count them out at all. Alright, well, they got their pieces. Now it's just, can I chain off enough burn spells here, then? That counts. Okay. So, this is going to be 2 if we do it with Taiwakin. I can make it 3. 1, 2. I will tap this and this. So we have maximum burn damage to give our at least self options to try and finish them from here. Alright, we'll draw 3. Or exile 3. Oh yeah, that's what we needed. We're there. Because, like, this is 3. I mean, they can counter stuff, but sure. Take action. Because we still have 3 on the attack as well. That's going to do 5. Yep, you got it. And honestly, I think the opponent played the game pretty well, considering what their draw was. But we got out of that one, got a little lucky. Okay. Let's keep it. Mostly because if we're not doing much with this hand, we can still shoot something for 2, play the bluffs. Okay, we didn't even have to do that, so sure. In the turn. Oh, I feel like we're going to really have to play the burn game here. If this is domain control... No, probably not, with it being a Deathcap Glade. That's interesting. Alright, let's shoot you with that. I'm kind of testing if they have counters here first, before I try to hit them with the bigger damage. I don't know that they would, but maybe you want to counter this? Nope, there's going to herd migration. Alright, that does open up the door, possibly, for some things. Don't think that it changes our strategy too much here, though. And the turn. Wouldn't have minded one of these being an early creature land. Alright, let's try. Oh, okay, they just took it. Cool, I'm not mad at that. And the turn? Yep, another herd migration. You got it. It's kind of a weird situation because if we don't dedicate creatures, a bunch of the cards they have don't do anything. Bramble Familiar. We might try to kill that guy. Oh, is this possibly not domain? This might be the battle thing. Oh, that's interesting. All right. Well, what type of counters did they play in that deck? Okay. Let's attempt to kill this. Probably should have done it with the lightning strike, but that worked out anyway. I mean, lightning helix. But all right, let's shoot the opponent. They're gonna counter that. Sweet. Can we get an untapped land deck? We did. Actually, I say that, but they're probably just gonna get rid of it with a ley line. But it's kind of like we got to try to do something. Yep, that's what I thought they were going to do here. Did they get anything good? Oh, that counts. Another invasion. I mean, I kind of assumed that's what was going to go on here. Did you not find what you were looking for? Did they just deck themselves? Oh, maybe they're holding the zombie guys in their hand. No, there's one right here. Yeah, you get to shuffle up anyway. It's like, they're fine. Yeah, that's legit. Yeah, they got us. All right, cool. All right, I guess we keep it. We need to draw some more red lands, though. More red lands would be very, very good. That's a fantastic start. Though, sadly, I think I have to play this first. So I can cast our 2 burn spells as necessary. Alright, end the turn. You got it. Is this going to be one of them long control game? Oh, no. Bridges. Not what I was anticipating seeing, but I will kill that. Mostly because I want to do this now while we have an opportunity. Can attack. All right. The other bridges. Yeah. Let's go ahead, shoot you for 1. Play this. Try to target this. I don't think it'll work. But we got to give it our best chance, right? Oh yeah, if that's what's happening, we're okay. That we can live with. Yep. Spyglass Siren. Maps. Spear. Festivities. For 2. Alright, you have a lot of artifacts. Alright, cool. We got there. I think that was lethal this turn, because that's 2 from that, so they go to 9. 2 from that, they go to 7. And yeah, each of these would have been... Actually, no. Oh yeah, because they would have done an extra damage from the Warfare. Yeah, that was it. So this was actually a cute experiment. It did what we wanted it to do against the mono red deck. So if you don't like mono red, give this a shot. If you don't like playing against the Boros token stuff, we didn't get to play against them in this particular video, but I do think this actually is reasonable against that deck. You also do pretty well against a very large chunk of the control decks, right? Because they're sweepers, they're spot removal, whatever, doesn't really matter to you all that much, unless you just get like a weird draw. However, this deck's issue is going to be with a lot of the mid-rangey type decks, right? If they're doing the aggro creature thing, you're not bad. If they're doing a heavy control deck thing, you're not bad. But there's a big kind of chunk of space in the middle that there's some weird decks that or like Golgari mid-range with like Shieldrids and different things, it could actually be kind of bad for this deck. Now you could offset that by maybe playing some Get Lost over a couple of things if you don't own them, or hope that Tywakeen lives and you can take something out. But generally overall, this was actually still very playable and actually pretty fun. Only have one Rim Careless in the deck, but it worked. We're not playing a ton of lands at 23, but the deck is fairly cheap. So if you wanted to, I think you could possibly cut the O'Hare Ashnils and play another Rim Careless. I think that could be reasonable. And then up the number of either Sacred Fire or Festivities, depending on what you think you're going to run into. But otherwise, I don't know, maybe another Case could be argued as well. Or you could just go to 61 and play another Rim Careless. You know, we play 61 quite often on this channel. So yeah, there's a few different things in there. You know, another Virtue of Courage, if you already own it, could replace something else you don't have. I think that's reasonable too. This deck has a few different ways to win. The one thing I will say though is if you're playing against mono red, don't just waste burn at the opponent. You need it to be able to kill all of their creatures, and I mean that very seriously. So like, even if it's just a 2 damage spell, that can still kill the Slick Shot, right? If they go to respond to put something on it, whatever. Be patient. Don't try to lose the game of chicken. You know, make them fire their spells first if you can in a lot of cases. You do have a fair amount of life gain that helps as well. And you can win more of those mono red matchups than not. So if that deck's been giving you a problem, this is one you'll want to play. As a reminder, remember to like, hit that subscribe button, all that wonderful stuff, because some of y'all have not subscribed and you're watching all my videos because I see the stats. That being said, if you want to see a deck completely different, not really, it's kind of werewolves, but hey, werewolves are still playable as it turns out, and you only get to play them for a couple more months, so check that out. But that's all I have for now. We'll see you next time.